Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. Today we are cooking this very easy and delicious old school Hokkien Savoury Rice using a rice cooker, or simply known as Hokkien Kiam Peng. So let's start cooking. Now we'll do a light seasoning on our chicken. I have with me over here 220 grams of boneless chicken leg, skin on. I'm leaving the skin on because I need the fats from the chicken to flavor the rice. Seasoning is very simple. Half a teaspoon of salt, a few dashes of white pepper, and mix it up well. Once you mix them up well, just set them aside and we proceed to season our mushrooms. Remember to cut them into small pieces like this so that every mouthful of rice you will have some chicken in it. Now we'll season our dried Chinese mushrooms. I have with me over here 6 pieces of dried mushrooms which I've rehydrated and cut into small pieces like this, sliced thinly. Add in 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, half a teaspoon of sugar. Mix them up well first. Once you mix them up well, you add in 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Same, mix them up well. And once we have mixed them up well, I'll show you how we put the dish together. Now we're going to put the dish together. I'm cooking everything inside my rice cooker. In the event you do not have a rice cooker, you can always use a pot, no problem at all. Switch to open lid cooking or fry mode. Add in a good amount of oil. We need to fry our aromatics first. Add in 6 pieces of shallots sliced thinly. Slowly fry until we can smell the beautiful fragrance that's coming out from here. This will take a little bit of time because the heat from the rice cooker is not that fast as compared to the traditional stove. Just move them around. We just want to have the beautiful fragrance. We don't have to brown this. Now we can hear a little bit of sizzle from the shallots. This is an extremely easy dish to cook, and I love cooking this whenever I'm busy for the whole day itself. It's a one-pot dish, very delicious too. My mom used to cook this when I was a kid, so this is something that really reminds me of how great a cook my mom is. And the best part of this dish is you can cook with whatever ingredients you have, but I'm just going to show you traditionally how my mom cooked this. Once you can start to smell the fragrance coming out from the shallots, we'll add in our garlic. 5 pieces of garlic chopped, put them all in. Same thing too, fry until you can smell them. This step is very important because we want our rice to be really fragrant. This will be pretty fast. Right, less than a minute, you can start to smell the beautiful garlic. Now we'll add in 50 grams of dried shrimps. I've just washed and rinsed them. You don't have to soak them because we are cooking this inside our rice. Just put everything in. Move them around. Immediately you can start to smell how good this is. Now we add in our mushrooms. Put everything in. Just fry them for a minute or two, just to get all the beautiful fragrance out. Wow, this is smelling really good. Once you can smell this beautiful fragrance, we add in our chicken. Pour everything in. We'll cook our chicken until they turn white. Now traditionally my mom liked to use pork belly or streaky pork, but bearing in mind that some of our Muslim viewers might want to do this or rather cook this dish, hence we are using chicken. Now if it's a little bit dry, just add in a little bit more oil. Fry and mix them up. Scrape the bottom also. Once the chicken turns white like this, we'll add in our Chinese chicken sausage. Now if you cannot get a halal version of this and you want to cook this for your Muslim friends or for your family itself, you can always replace this with turkey bacon. Just mix them up. Once you have mixed them up well, we'll add in our rice. 3 cups of rice, washed and rinsed. Pour them all in. The 3 cups I'm referring to are the cups that come with your rice cooker, small cups like this. Now we're adding the seasonings. 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, and a teaspoon of salt. Mix them up well. This is going to be very, very, very good. Super easy to cook, especially if you have a rice cooker. Right, just mix them up well. Every mouthful will be so good. Filled with all these delicious ingredients that we have. Once this is done, we add in our water. I would like to use 1 to 1, 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water, the same measurement itself, just pour it in. Now, of course, if you want your rice to be a little bit moist, you can add in a little bit more water. But I like it this way. All right, mix them up well. Make sure that you scrape down the rice from the sides. Scrape the bottom up a little bit, just in case there's any burnt bit. All right, put everything down. Spread it evenly, like this. Final step is to add in our vegetables. I have with me over here 250 grams of cabbage, round cabbage, 10 pieces like this. Just place everything on top. Now, of course, if you want to use long beans or any other greens, no problem. You can use them. But I reckon that this is actually the best because this actually tastes very sweet once it's cooked and will add a lot of flavor to the dish. Pat it down a little bit. Put everything in. Close the lid. Now we'll turn this to rice cooking mode and start to cook. If you're using a pot to cook this, I reckon it will take between 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure that the rice is cooked before you serve them. I'll see you back in a while. And now the rice is cooked. Let's have a look. Whew. The smell is fantastic. Now to add to the fragrance, I'm adding in 2 stalks of spring onions chopped. This is optional. Just sprinkle them around. I love the taste of spring onions. I'm adding in also 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Drizzle it around. This is optional too. Now all we have to do is just mix this up. Whoa, look at how beautiful this is. Wow, the smell is really amazing. I think I can easily finish 2 bowls of this, no problem. This serving is good for 4 big eaters or 6 small eaters. So if you want more, just times accordingly. Whew. Look at how beautiful. Alright, it's time for our lunch. And now the dish is done, let's have a taste. Oh, smells really, really good. Try this. There's a lot of things that makes me happy, and this is one of them. Every mouthful is a delight. It's super flavorful. You can taste the dried shrimps, the sausages, the beautiful sweetness of the cabbage. This is really, really good. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and now it's your turn to cook. See ya, bye bye. Wow, very fragrant.